you feel like your dreams are kind of slipping away. You know, as a single parent, probably as a parent, period, but definitely as a single parent, it's very easy to lose yourself. What's up, everybody? My name is Taylor, and welcome to my channel. Today, or this month, one of my bucket list goals, dreams, is to cross off becoming a professional makeup artist for myself, not for anybody else. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want to be able to do professional makeup on other people. I just want to be able to slay my own face. So that is actually the goal of this whole channel, is to inspire myself and other single parents just like me who have kind of everything that you once thought you could have is kind of just like trickling away. And this channel is here to inspire myself, because I've definitely been feeling that way, and other parents who are in my same predicament, or just other people, period, who feel like their dreams just aren't as attainable anymore. This is to like refocus all of us and to prove that it's possible. So I just kind of want to take you through this journey of my bucket list, and hopefully I can inspire you to literally like write down your bucket list and make sure you check all those holes off before you kick the bucket. Okay. This is going to be a 4-part series. I feel like in order to become a professional makeup artist, you can't really just dive in all at once with your foundation, with eyeshadows, eyeliner, putting on lash strips. It takes time to learn all of those. So this is going to be a 30-day challenge for myself. Maybe you can try it for yourself. Is be able to show us where we start, and then we will do a full comparison video at the end of this. Oops, sorry, touching my desk. And then we will do a full comparison video at the end of this month to see how far I've come, and if becoming a professional makeup artist for yourself is actually possible within 30 days. I usually don't have this foundation that I'm about to show you. I only bought it because I had a gift card. Okay. And I had my friend's wedding, so I did not want to show up looking like Walmart. Okay, I wanted to show up looking pretty decent, like, you know, I had something going for me. So this is, I'm going to be using Fenty. Oh, the light from the window. There we go. I'm going to be using Fenty. This is their hydrating foundation. I'm in the shade. What shade am I? 385. The way that I normally do my makeup is I don't have a primer. That is something I am going to add to my regimen coming up over the next few weeks as we become like this professional makeup artist. But you know, as I'm living and breathing right now as a single mama keeping a roof over her son's head, we don't do the luxury of primers and stuff. We do the luxury of lotion. We try to keep our skin hydrated. But all these extras that I'm going to be adding on over the next few weeks are luxuries that, you know, you can't forget yourself. Don't forget yourself. When you become a single, or when you become a parent, period, you cannot forget yourself. Like, treat yourself, baby. You can't. Don't let yourself disappear. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to start off concealing some of these dark spots. Remember, this is nothing to do with how professional makeup artists do it. This is just to have a good base to see where I've started and find out where we're going to end up. Every day this week, I'm going to be doing a different YouTube artist method to see like what I like better, whose comes out the best for me. Everybody has their own technique, you know? So combining everybody's to create my own is gonna, you know, We're just gonna see how it works. We're gonna see what it do. We're gonna do what it does. I don't want to necessarily, this channel is not a makeup channel. This is just a dreams channel. It's to accomplish our dreams. Like, sit your ass down with me if you want to become a professional makeup artist, and let's do this together, okay? This is Stilla's, sorry, I guess I'm a little bit all over the place. This is Stilla Deep Shape and Shade Custom Contour Duo. I'm trying to be one of those professional makeup artists. Stilla Professional Deep Contour. I have had this for such a long time that you literally can't see the name on it anymore. The word Stilla is just a faint resemblance of my past when I had the money to actually afford great products, which is coming again. That day is coming to where I can afford good products. I don't really know what I'm doing when I contour. I've just literally been following, how does this look? I've just literally been following, I don't know who I've been following. I've just been winging it. I saw people do this on different YouTube channels years ago, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll try. And I was like, yeah, I think that's helping. That makes my face look a little bit better. One tip I know for sure is that you want to find out what your face shape is. Like, is your face shape the ideal, quote unquote, the ideal oval face shape? Do you have a long oblong face? Is it circular? I thought for the longest time, I guess it looks fine, who cares, that my face was the ideal oval shape, but it's not. I have a square face shape. So in order to slim my face, there are certain points that I need to put contour and highlight, and I honestly don't know what those points are. I be winging it. I just put the contour where I see most people put the contour. I don't even have a highlighter. That'll be something that we add along this professional makeup journey. I don't have that stuff, and I think that's what most people who are like your average Joe, everyday American, everyday people, period, who are makeup, who are professionals. Whoa, is that a bald spot? Oh my gosh. Moving on to my brows, I just did the contour. Remember, this is just a basis to fall back on, to see how I did it to begin with. This is not necessarily tips. This is not a makeup tutorial. It's just the basis, okay? But right now I'm moving on to my brows. I'm going to outline with e.l.f. and I'm going to fill in, this is e.l.f. in, I don't know the color. It doesn't tell me. It's just e.l.f. Oh, here it is. Deep brown. e.l.f. in deep brown. Oh, fun fact, which isn't really a fun fact. It kind of sucks. I have caught COVID 3 times. If you're wondering why I caught it so many times, I used to be 300 pounds. Well, close to. Damn, right off the edge. I got the gastric bypass surgery, which absolutely saved my life. That's a whole different story for a whole different day. Girl, I got so many story times. Woo! I've been through some things, okay? So, but yeah, I had the gastric bypass surgery, and it is very true when they say if you don't take care of yourself after you have the surgery, if you don't keep up with your vitamins, if you're not on par with your nutrients, it 100% affects your body. It affects your immune system, and overall it will like shorten your lifespan if you're not taking care of yourself. And I'm one of those people who were just like, wow, you know, I got this surgery, I'm looking good, I'm feeling okay, I'm not gonna really be taking these vitamins, I'm not gonna be taking care of myself like I should have. It has 100% played a big role and has put a toll on my body 100%. So this year, my bucket list is to really take care of myself and to revitalize my body and get it back to where it needs to be health-wise. Because yeah, catching COVID 3 times, I don't, no, it's just a no. It's just a no. I bought this originally for my business, but it has become just my personal use. And I actually like it a lot. It's just brow powder. I only use one shade in here. Doing my eyeshadow now. I really don't do anything fancy. I just blop, 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 blop. And then I'm done. I'm gonna give you a little story time. Because God speaks, baby. And boy, oh boy, has he been getting louder and louder. So, this is the story of how I decided to go through with the weight loss, right? The weight loss surgery. I have had like 3 different weight loss surgeries. The first one I almost died from. And that is going to be a whole different story time because there's a lot of detail that goes into that. But long story short, my first doctor was located in California and he was just negligent. I told him that after I got it, it was a lap band. It was a lap band. That was my first surgery. It was a lap band. I was in high school. I was definitely too young to be making such a big decision in my life. And God was trying to tell me that, and I was not listening. When God speaks and you know it's a bad decision, or when he speaks and you know it's a good decision, you know. It's just your choice to go with it or not. Anyway, God was really trying to tell me that it wasn't a good decision. And I knew it in my body, and I just ignored it. I was like, I don't care. I just want this weight to be gone. Anyway, that's a different story. So long story short, with that one, with the first one, is my doctor was negligent. I told him that my surgery site was infected, and he didn't believe me. About 3 more surgeries after that, I finally got it removed out of my body. And that experience was so traumatic that I literally can't remember the last surgery. I don't remember it at all. And the day that it all like started to happen to where I had to get it taken out completely, it is woo baby, it is a story. I almost died twice because of the lap band. So, and I don't remember the last surgery. All I remember is that I woke up one day and mind you, I was healed. I was completely healed. My scars have healed. The lap band was gone. I did not remember. And I walked out to the kitchen. My mom was cooking. And I looked at her and I was like, Mom, did I get my lap band removed? Like, do I still have it? And she looked at me so crazy. She was like, yes, it's been gone for months. Are you okay? What are you talking about? And I was like, I got it removed? Are you for real? I got it removed? And it was just the weirdest. It was the weirdest. I can't even explain. Anyway, so fast forward. After that traumatic experience, I promised myself that I would never get surgery again. Ever. Like, no more weight loss surgery. I'm going to do it the natural way, which you're thinking to yourself right now, why didn't you just do it the natural way to begin with? I did. I started off this journey. I did it the natural way to begin with, and I was doing great. I actually became obsessed with working out. My body was looking great, but I was working out so much, I became addicted. And my dad warned me one day. He was like, baby girl, I see you. You're doing great. I'm so proud of you. You're losing all this weight. You look amazing, but you need to be careful. You need to slow down because you're going to end up hurting yourself. And that was one of the moments that God was speaking to me. And I chose not to listen. I literally told my dad, I was like, Dad, I got this. Like, boy, go sit down. Like, do you see this body? Do you see what I'm doing? Do you see the life that I'm living? And then sure enough, I think maybe not even a week or 2 later, I ended up basically like ripping my shoulder out. And you know, life just kind of spiraled out of control after that. It's so crazy how one thing can change so much, you know? Anyway, so I did do it natural. I had the lap band, almost died from the lap band. And then, you know, a couple years passed, and I was like, never again. Right now I'm putting on some eyeliner. For when I put on eyeliner, I have to like stretch my eye out. I can't do it any other way. But somebody that I was talking to, another makeup artist, she told me that, you know, stretching my eye out is going to create wrinkles. And I never thought about it that way. Even though I'm an esthetician, I didn't think about it that way. So she gave me a tip, which I'm going to start practicing over the next few weeks. But when you put on your eyeliner, your eyeliner, look down into the mirror. You can still see what you're doing, but it provides a straight line. Wow. Okay. If this is going to prevent wrinkles, then I say it's a win. It's okay. It's me. It takes practice. And this was literally the second time I've ever done it in my life. Let's hurry up and finish this story. So, okay. So, did it natural, hurt myself, got the lap band, almost died, right? And then throughout the years, I just continued to try to do it natural, switch up my diets. But I could not get that same drive back that I once had when I was addicted to working out. Like, she just disappeared. Like, that willpower in me I just gave up. I really did. I just gave up, and I gave in. So at the time, I had an ex who has put me through so many story times. Let's just say that. I had an ex, we were very off and on for about 10 years. And anyway, he at the time was very against me getting any more weight loss surgery. He was like, you can do it natural, like, don't give up on yourself, I'll do it with you, blah blah blah, right? And he was never for it. And I appreciated that, you know. I appreciated him for like encouraging me to do it the natural way, because actually knowing what I know now, I would have given it one more shot to do it naturally for myself, right? But anyway, he was completely against it. My mom has always been for it. My mom had the weight loss surgery too. She was like, no, I think it's going to be a great decision for your life. Like, I think you do need to do it. I 100% support it, okay? Angel and the devil, basically. And one night, it got so bad, my weight got so bad that I just... You know how you've seen like some movies where you're like in a bed, or the person's in a bed and they just sink into a bed into like a black hole? That was me. I didn't step outside for anything. This is mascara I'm using. I didn't step outside for anything. I missed all of my best friends, all of my family's like special events, graduations, birthdays. Like, I could not bring myself to step outside, because I was so embarrassed of who I was. I was huge. Like, one day I'll show you. When this channel gets like 1 million followers or something, we're doing great in life, and I have the courage to show you, I'm going to put a before and after picture. But anyway, so I was to that point to where I couldn't even step outside anymore. And one day I was laying in bed watching TV. It was at night. My ex and my mom were out in the kitchen, like cooking dinner or something like that, which was rare to begin with because they did not get along. And this whole night was God. Let's just say that. This whole night, everything about it was purely God, right? Remember, my ex was completely against me getting any type of surgeries. So, I'm watching TV, and for the past like few weeks back then, I'd seen so many weight loss commercials for the gastric bypass, right? And they were like just happening abnormally frequently for me to see them. Does that make sense? Like, it was just showing up all the time. And this particular night, I was just done. I had actually started thinking about suicide for the first time in my life. I could never go through with it, but just to have that thought cross my mind was one of my biggest red flags. Like, to even think about it was mind-blowing to me, you know? So I was having those thoughts that night, and I saw that commercial come on TV of the weight loss surgery, and my doctor, his name is Dr. Bagshahi, his commercial came on the TV. And in that moment, I just prayed. I prayed, and I can't remember if I cried, but I know I prayed and I talked to God a little bit. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna get this surgery. I'm gonna get it. I cannot find any other way out. If I don't do the surgery, I'm gonna die. And that's basically what I told God. And I was like, and I literally said, if this is where you want me to go, if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, you have to give me an absolute yes. Like, I am not going to do this without your permission, period. Because the last time I got surgery to try to help my weight loss, I almost died twice. And I am so beyond traumatized that I'm not going to do this without you. Like, you have to give me this yes. You have to, or I'm not going to do it. And I'm most likely going to die. Either by suicide or still by suicide, because I'm just killing myself slowly eating all this food, right? So after I had that talk with God, I got up and I went out to the kitchen, and there my ex and my mom were cooking dinner, which is, like I said, is very strange because they did not like each other. And they were talking, having a great little conversation. And I looked at them, and I just asked them, I was like, what would you guys think if I got the gastric bypass surgery? And my ex looked at me, and it was like, it wasn't even him speaking. And he was like, I think that would be a great decision. I think you need to get the surgery. I was like, hold up. Who are you? What is this? The person who has been against it for years, every single time I asked him, every single time, no, you don't need it. Hell no, what is wrong with you? We can do it natural. I'll do it with you. You don't need this surgery. Don't do it. All of a sudden, it was like the words were like butter. It was literally like heaven sent. He was like, this is the time. I think you should do it. And then, right, of course, my mom has already been for it. Right after him, she was like, yeah, I've been telling you, you need to get the surgery. I was dumbfounded, completely dumbfounded. But this happened in October, the conversation. By November, I had my first consultation. And this is how I 100% know it was God giving me a yes, right? So obviously my makeup is pretty much done. I'm going to do my lip liner and then put on some lip gloss. And this is how my every average day makeup looks, right? So this is going to be where we have our base to the start of this professional makeup journey. So, and I'm going to finish up the story, and then this will be the end of the video. Sorry. I know it's long. So this is how I know that God was speaking to me. I get to my first appointment ever, first consultation with Dr. Bagshahi. And before I walk in, I say another prayer. Always talking to God, right? Before I walk in, I say another prayer, and I'm like, all right, God, like I said, you have to give me a yes. If this is not a yes, a definite yes. This is not a yes from you, I am walking out and we are not doing the surgery. I cannot move without your say so, right? Said the prayer, walked into the appointment, and the very first thing that happens is I walk up to the front desk. I say, hi, I'm here for an appointment with Dr. Gavakshi, consultation. And she was like, Taylor, right? And I'm like, yeah. And she was like, oh, yeah. She was like, that's great. I've already actually ran your insurance and everything. And your surgery is completely paid for. The very first words out of her mouth. The very first words. I already ran your insurance. You are completely covered. You don't have to pay for anything. Oh my God. I literally could have broken down and cried right there. I was dumbfounded, completely dumbfounded. And after that, that was November. In December, I had my surgery. I think it was like December 6th, December 16th. It's like bam, bam, bam. It happened so quick, and it was the best decision of my life. Anyway, okay. That is the end of this first video. This is the starting point. This is what we're working with. She aight. Yeah. So we will continue on this journey over the next month to see how much I can improve from this starting point. I really just think that my face still, I don't have any like setting spray or anything. My face looks a little shiny. I think it could be fuller coverage. My brows need work. My eyeshadow needs work. My eyeshadow isn't even really showing up. My eyeliner is a little too thick. We just got work to do. I'm also need to lose a little bit of weight. Anyway, so this is the starting point. Please join me on this journey. Let us single parents knock out these damn bucket list items together. Remember, this is just one of countless. Like, my dreams are so big. They won't shut up. They won't let me sleep at night. So I gotta go get them. And if you haven't already, I also have a second channel with my son. It's called Carson's Cultured Kitchen. I stopped uploading on there, but I have to restart. I'm gonna restart. So we have a few videos on there if you want to see me and him together. This is just my own personal private channel where mama can do her grown things, Anyway, thank you for watching. If you're still here, I really love you and I appreciate you. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you later. Tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.